What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Game Day Wagers, and thank you for tuning into episode 7 of the FIFA Club World Cup prediction show. Today is Thursday, June 19th, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the 4-game slate for the FIFA Club World Cup tournament that's taking place on Friday, June 20th. As I mentioned, we have 4 games on the slate, and I'm going to be coming out firing with 4 selections that I believe have the best opportunity to turn us a profit on a Friday night. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already dropped a like on the video, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are pumping out some great content on a daily basis. We're talking the WNBA season. We're dropping daily free picks. We're covering this FIFA Club World Cup tournament from start to finish. We're mixing in some baseball best bets as we enter the summer months. And we got some more soccer coming into July as well. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Click the little bell notification so you don't miss on anything going forward. Now, without further ado, here are Friday's 4 FIFA Club World Cup best bets. The first play we are rolling with is LAFC on the money line, minus 120 over Esperance de Tunis. Look, LAFC were second best for much of the game against Chelsea, but that was to be expected against a European club such as Chelsea's stature. In their second game, they know anything short of a win will likely derail their FIFA Club World Cup campaign before it essentially gets started. And with the opposition dropping in class, no disrespect to the Tunisian side, I do believe LAFC have the ability to collect all 3 points and pick up a much needed win. If you look at LAFC's stats from the first game against Chelsea, they generated 4 shots on target, 3 big chances, and an expected goals of 0.8. I know that's not exactly anything to write home about, but with limited possession and Chelsea starved them of the ball, this is a good indicator that they are ready to break through against a weaker opposition. With more of possession in their favor and the experience and talent it needed to create more and be clinical in front of goal, I expect them to take their chances well and get the job done and collect all 3 points. As for the side from Tunisia, they looked at a place in their opener against Flamengo. They offered very little by way of attacking power. 2 shots on target and an expected goals of 0.24 is not going to cut it against a good opposition such as LAFC. They're going to be starved of possession in this contest, and I don't see them taking their chance as well. Give me LAFC on the money line, minus 120. The second play we have for you is Flamengo, Chelsea, under 2.5 goals. The odds are minus 125. Look, both these teams entered this game off of a 2-0 win in their opening game at the FIFA Club World Cup, and with a spot in the knockout stages, up for grabs for the winner here, whoever can collect all 3 points. I expect this game to be a tightly contested match, one that's very cagey, and one with limited opportunity to find the back of the net. Chelsea, we know what we're going to get from them. They're going to likely dominate the possession like they did against LAFC, and while they did play well in that game, going out to a 2-0 win, they'll be a little bit more cautious here against a Flamengo side that is just kind of a step above LAFC in terms of quality. As for Flamengo, they did well in their first game, a 2-0 win against Tunisian opposition, but the going gets tougher here against an elite European powerhouse like Chelsea. I don't believe they're going to have enough possession to make their chances count going in attack, which is why I see this game staying under the total. If we throw in the fact that Flamengo have kept 7 clean sheets over the last 8 games in all competitions, and only one of Chelsea's last 6 games I've seen both teams score, I like a very low scoring game here, possibly 1-0 or 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. Take the under 2.5 at minus 125 odds as the best bet. The third play we have for you is Bayern Munich, Boca Juniors, both teams to score no at odds of minus 125. Look, this is the marquee matchup of the day on Friday, the FIFA Club World Cup, with the German champions taking on one of the more well-known clubs in the world in Boca Juniors. Both teams enter this game, game 2 of their campaigns, with high-scoring games in game 1. We all know what Bayern Munich did to Auckland City. They ran rampant. They put 10 goals past the New Zealand amateur side, but they will meet a little bit more resistance in terms of defensive ability when Boca Juniors take the field. As for Boca Juniors, they were held to a 2-2 draw despite leading 2-0 in the first half against Benfica and being up a man in the 72nd minute, but failing to get to 3 points with a late equalizer from Nicolas Otamendi. Boca Juniors, if you look into their stats for that first game, they didn't exactly wow you despite going up 2-0. They had just 2 total shots on target, and those came in the first half. And going up against a Bayern Munich side that is just a step above Benfica, they should have trouble to generate any sort of offense. As for Bayern, we know what we're going to get with them. They're going to have the bulk of the possession. They're going to have, the majority of the chances. And with the game being played in the Boca Juniors side of the field, I don't expect Boca Juniors to do much offensively, which is why we're pivoting here to the both teams to score no market at odds of minus 125. I expect this game to be lopsided in favor of Bayern Munich, which means Boca Juniors will not find the back of the net in this contest. And finally, if you're so inclined to fade Auckland City once again, you can try running up the score with Benfica on their team total. But I personally think the under 6.5 goals at plus 100 is in play here. I think once we get to that 4 or 5 goal mark, I think Benfica is going to show a little bit more respect to this Auckland City side, more so than Bayern did in the opener. Take the under 6.5 goals at plus 100 if you're so inclined on this hunch. That wraps up today's episode of the FIFA Club World Cup Predictions Show, episode 7. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel at Game Day Wagers, or leave a comment if you guys are tailing or fading any of these 3 best bets for Friday's card. As always, good luck.